Okay, guys, I'm back. I finished doing what I needed to do. Cried a little bit more, but I put a little concealer on because it was bad. I didn't want y'all to see me like that. It was bad. But I'm not going to hold you any longer. I'm going to show you the video. We're going to go straight into the video from when she first came out, and you all can see her talking to me. I didn't put it on her, for privacy reasons, for her and what she do. But I did ask her, and she was like, "Yes, it's okay." But the video is for me, so if I'm not doing something properly, then I can go back and look at the video, and I can see what I'm not doing, because the goal is not to re-injure myself. No, we've been on that journey too long. My face is still a little puffy from it's like a high mold count today, so we're just going to get through that, and we're going to go right into the video. I'm not going to talk too much, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please subscribe, please share this video, because maybe my journey can inspire somebody else's. Okay, so without further ado, let's do it.
That leg isn't so bad, but that'll help back in the back as well. But this is the leg. You just have to do what you can. So just start out, start out slow, maybe 5 repetitions, maybe work up to 10, but just do it slowly, okay? Just starting to get some movements going. Because you haven't been doing anything like this.
No, I haven't.
Okay, and that's okay. I didn't think you would have been. So but I just wanted to make sure I'm not repeating too much.
So so should I move the right leg higher, you said?
You can move the right leg to what's comfortable for you.
Okay.
And if it goes higher than the left, don't feel like that. It's like, say I'm going up with my right leg way up to here, but that can only go up to maybe here on my left. Don't feel like, oh gosh, that left leg needs to come way up. If you're not ready for that leg to come up that high yet, just do them separately. You can alternate, but anything that's comfortable on that side, you can do. It's just that, because that would be helpful. But just like, you just have to do what you can. It's not going to keep up with this leg yet. I just didn't want you straining, feeling like, oh, I got to get that up higher.
Just the left leg, it feels like it's just dead weight, like it's so heavy.
So the next one I want you to try is with your legs just kind of planted on the floor like that. Perfect.
Okay.
I want you to squeeze your thighs together, and you can take like I used to have little balls that I used to give out. I used to get them from the dollar store, but they don't have them anymore. But just a towel or a pillow. So you just want to squeeze your thighs together, and when you're squeezing, you want to pull in the buttocks. Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
And hold for just a few seconds, and then bring your legs back out a little bit. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm definitely going to start fresh, because I feel myself shaking.
So just do a few. Well, let's just do maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of these, okay?
Okay.
Don't feel like you got to conquer the world. I know you're very determined and you're very motivated, but you just got to start out slow. Just do it gingerly. Maybe 5 repetitions. Start out with once or twice a day, and then maybe tomorrow you can add in a 3rd time. Your goal would be like 3 times a day, gradually increasing the repetitions. But I would just start out with maybe 5.
Okay. Am I supposed to shake? Is that normal?
Yeah, your muscles are probably just not used to working right now.
Okay.
So.
Like, I don't want to strain too much.
No, just a little bit. So like I said, we'll keep the repetitions low, and maybe, like later today, you're like, okay, I'm going to do a few of these, maybe just a few of them.
Okay.
You can kind of try them again, or not. You might say, well, tomorrow morning I'm going to try these again.
Okay.
And then relax, and maybe try them again later in the day. Just kind of ease into them.
Okay.
Just because your muscles are just so irritable right now, So, you okay? Another good one to do then, this is a really good hamstring stretch, and that's what we were talking about. This is your heel cord back there, and that goes all the way up, So that muscle goes right past here too.
Yeah.
So then people can feel like, oh, I feel that. It's like my heel cord is right here too.
Yeah, I can feel it, especially on this side. I'm like,
So start with your right leg.
Okay.
And just extend that knee straight, and just try to get it straight, and then down. Just nice and gingerly. So that's your good leg, but that's the idea. So try that on the left leg. You may not go up as high, you may not get it totally straight, and then just bring it back down slow.
Yeah, I can definitely feel it's a difference
So don't have to, this leg's nice and straight, that's really good. Because sometimes the good leg can suffer because of the bad leg. Like you said, you start favoring that leg, then the other leg's kind of hurting,
Yeah.
So that's good to keep this leg in really good shape,
Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking like if both legs work like the left one, I mean the right one, it'll be great.
Well, and that's the way I always tell everybody, alternate, this right leg can be your inspiration of a goal for the left, but don't expect that left leg to keep up with the right leg yet. It actually looks, that's a really good effort.
Okay.
But make this your last one though.
Okay. Control it.
So yeah, it's gonna take a little getting used to, Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. I think it's my allergies. I'm still a little swollen up in here from the allergies yesterday.
Are you okay so far?
Mhm.
Trying to pick and choose. You got lots of home exercises, but I don't want to go too crazy. I want to get you a good start today,
Okay.
and kind of scratch the surface a little bit. Now, but again, like you said, sometimes you sleep in the bed, sometimes out here. That's all good. Why don't we go ahead and utilize this chair? I'm going to have you recline back like you would, just to where your legs are out straight, but your back can be whatever position is comfortable for you. And we still got that lumbar roll type of pillow in there. Do you need me to switch that out for the other one? Or are you okay?
No, I'm okay with this one. Is this 4 enough?
Can you bring your legs up a little straighter? And is that okay, or do you need to come back down a little
No,
bit?
this is fine.
Okay, and then if you need to rearrange it, just go ahead.
Okay.
So like while you're relaxing here, how's your back right now with that pillow?
It's okay. It's okay.
Do you need me to put something in the upper back right now?
Probably so, because I usually have that.
Yeah.
What about this right here?
Oh, whatever works for you,
Like
sure.
pillow. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I know you got a lot of issues with your neck as well. So yeah, stay comfortable. Try to stay aligned the
Okay.
best you can, So when you're sitting, that lumbar area, you're supporting with that pillow. But then when you recline back, all of a sudden you got this dead space in there. So I like that neck pillows. But just stay comfortable, whatever you need. So while you've got your legs out like that, I want you to do some ankle pumps. Nice and slow and get some good range of motion. But that can be hard because that's going to work your legs all the way up. Can you kind of feel it up in your thighs even? And you tell me if I'm overstepping my bounds at all. If you feel like, oh, this isn't what I want, or something like that. Just tell me.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm glad to know, like some of these exercises I can do that's simple.
Right,
But
of
sometimes
course,
we
yeah.
think that, the harder it is the better, it's going to work you out. But
Perfect. So yeah, that's something you can kind of do here and there. But again, that's really important to start stretching out down here because you know you got a lot, and that's good for circulation too.
Okay.
Circulation is really important for
Yeah,
your
'cause
muscles.
I think because Dr. Randolph told me, he was like, if it's swelling like that, he said it could be circulation problem. It does. And that was like,
okay.
yeah.
Well, that's good to know that you know he had mentioned that. But you know, the next one, and again, I got these all on little papers for you to have.
Okay.
And like Sharon, next week I'll add more to make little tidbits of progression of these and everything too.
Okay.
So we just want you to start with what you can tolerate without making it worse. But if we can get some of these muscles kind of moving a little better, or just more comfortably, then next week she can add something different, you know, to add, just so you can get a full exercise routine that'll be helpful to you.
Okay.
And I'm sure you're very, you know, you're very motivated, you know.
I am. I'm ready. I'm doing whatever. I'm putting myself first this time because I don't do it often, but I have to because my body's affected by it, and in order for me to just go on, so I'm determined to get this done.
And those muscles have been tight for at least a year now, and without being really stretched out. So, like you said, you've tried different things. You tried getting in the pool, like at the Y or the exercise place, and it's like, well, that's too much at once. You know, maybe that was just too much motion at one time. But maybe after you've kind of gotten your muscles a little bit more, you know, stronger and flexible, just with simple home exercises. So they don't seem simple right now because I'm sure they all hurt, but as time goes, then maybe that's what's going to carry you on to the next level of, you know what, try the pool again. You know, it might work better this time. You know, kind of get your body more prepared for that. The next one is to take your knees, just your thigh muscles. I'm just going to show you on one leg, but you'll do it on both.
Okay.
But just kind of squeeze your knees downward into the couch or the chair, and just hold for a few seconds, and then relax. That's an isometric exercise for your quads. So you just kind of like squeeze down to what you're in full control. Just squeeze down to what's comfortable. You should get a good muscle contraction here, but you're also stretching those muscles in the back that all kind of go over that sciatic area that we want to relax those muscles.
I can feel it. Yeah.
So just, you're in full control, so just keep it simple. You know, just squeeze to what, you know, like, okay, that's good. If I went further, it would just be too much. You know, so don't try to push too hard, in other words. That's good. That's good. I kind of lost count. But don't, you know, maybe start with maybe 5 repetitions. Think, okay, that wasn't too bad. Maybe next time or tomorrow you could do maybe 7. And maybe you could do 10. You know, just kind of increase to what you can tolerate. So the next one, and again, these are listed for you. The next one's another isometric exercise that is really good for your core muscles and your hips and pelvic area. It's just to squeeze your buttocks muscles. And this might be one with all your pregnancies, with all the kids, they may have told you do the Kegel exercises.
Right.
But this is kind of similar, but you just kind of squeeze your buttocks, and it's going to pull in your abdominals and your low back. And again, you're in full control of how hard you squeeze. So don't feel like you got to squeeze with all your might, because that might backfire on you. So squeeze a little bit and hold for just a few seconds. I always say 3 is my magic number. That's plenty to hold it. But you're in control of how hard you squeeze. So just squeeze a little bit, but you should feel your abdominals kind of kicking in a little bit, and your low back, especially with your lumbar roll or the pillow in the lumbar area. It's kind of giving you some support too when you do that. So, and our abdominals are so important, those low back muscles. We don't want to be doing, you know, like twisting motions to work those back muscles. We want to work those muscles indirectly with these other exercises. So when you're squeezing your buttocks, you're working those muscles without, you know.
And that's where I have the most pain in. It's like in that area, like it has formed like a dent or something, like in the buttocks.
Oh,
like
sure.
you can kind of see. And I'm like, okay, so is that permanent, or you know, is it because it's on the nerve? It's laying on the nerve. Like, will it? Like, because it's not always there, but like when I'm in pain.
Oh, sure.
But I don't know.
I understand what you're saying. Like the muscle definition isn't there.
Yeah.
Just the muscles are very weak because they're in so much pain right now. They're tight.
Yeah.
I think that muscle relaxant, fingers crossed, that'll be helpful to you too.
Okay.
So it's nice, a nice combination of, it's always a good combination to have the proper pain medication. And of course, we don't want anybody to be taking anything heavy duty, but if you can keep it simple like what you're doing, a muscle relaxant, you know, ice, heat, you know, just some exercises. Hopefully, that's a good start for everything you've been through. It's been a long time coming, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like those core muscles have been tight for a long time. But I think
Definitely
you're doing a
has.
good job. So good. How did those feel so far?
You know, I'm in pain over here, but when I flex it like that, it does feel like it's a little pressure
Okay.
off. But then it'll go back into it. So it's just this whole left side right
Oh,
here, like where I
sure.
said it from the back all the way down.
Sure, sure.
Like when you were telling me, it makes total sense because it's definitely that.
And when you're doing like this, just kind of series of exercises, you know, you're pumping that foot, you're kind of stretching out your heel cord, and you're squeezing your quads, that's stretching the hamstring up a little higher. Then now you're squeezing up higher, right where that insertion is.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's gonna, they always say contract and relax. Exercises are really good for your muscles when you've had a really big trauma to all of them.
Mhm.
And you have some bulging disc too, you know. But so yeah, so that was really good what you did. And just take your time with it. And then the one sitting too. I don't want to throw too much at you the first day. Do you
Okay.
feel comfortable with all of those?
Mhm.
I don't want to make you hurt worse. So I know your pain was a 10 out of 10 yesterday when David
Yeah.
came, or the day before when David came. And then it's a little better today, but that's just because you sort of, like, Dr. Randolph was doing a lot of tests, moving your leg this way, your back this way, to
Yeah.
determine, you know, what's going on. So
Right.
sometimes the testing can be a little sore, or a lot, you know, painful, because they're moving you in ways that you really haven't been moving because you're guarding,
Right.
you know, your muscle guarding, you know, and stuff like that. So, but, okay, well, we'll start with these, I think. There's a lot of exercises, but I just don't feel the need to overdo it with you.
Okay.
Okay. So, but I think these will be good. I feel like you're working all the main muscle groups. Start stretching them out a little bit. You might notice, like when Sharon comes back next week, when you're like kind of reviewing at first before she adds on, you might, you know, do your right leg like you do, but then your left leg may come up just a little higher. You know, maybe not as high as the right one, but you might feel like, oh, you know what, it's just this much more flexible than it was a week ago, you know, or a few days ago anyway. So it's just every little bit helps.
It does. It really does.
And like I said, with doing these exercises, you know, start out with light repetitions. Start out with, you know, maybe once or twice a day, whatever you can do. These are new, so if you don't feel like you can do them again later, you're like, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do these again. That's okay. Kind of build up to twice a day, and make your goal like 3 times a day.
Okay.
It might take a few days or a week before you feel like, okay, I can do these 3 times a day, and I can do these for like 10 to 15 repetitions or something like that, or 10 repetitions 3 times a day would be a really good goal in like the coming week. But don't push it, just do what you can, you know. So these will be good. Like I said, just I'm always using my highlighter. Put just little ankles up and down. You know, try the marching.
Okay.
This one, I crossed this part out because the way they have this, you're lifting your legs way out and way in. I'm like, no, that's too much of a strain. So I always modify this one and tell people just to squeeze the thighs together into like a pillow or something.
Okay.
Hold for just a few seconds and then relax. Okay. And then this was the hamstring stretch. So just, you know, just like you did, just take your time with it. And then not this one yet. We'll work up to that one. That'll be a really good one for you. I would not want you doing that one yet. I think it'd be a little too much. That's a good one. So to start with these, there's a lot of them on here, but you're not, I just think that would be pushing it to move on to these yet. But so just for starters, the ankle pumps, you know, just pumping those ankles like you did. Nice and slow, getting really good range of motion. Then squeezing your thighs down into the
Okay,
chair.
like that. Okay, yeah.
And then relax. Hold a few seconds and then relax. And the same principle with the squeezing your buttocks. You'll kind of feel the abdominals and the low back kind of coming automatically. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Is your pain okay? I didn't make it worse. I hope.
No, it's okay.
Okay, good.
Yesterday it was woo.
I know David gave a really good report. And he's so nice.
He was so nice to me and so patient, and he was like, "It's okay, you know,
Yeah.
it's okay." I was like, I'm just like, oh.
And
so,
he said that. He said she is in so much pain that particular day, you know. And stuff. I think those would be good for you. Do you mind if I see how you're walking?
no.
Just for like just a little walk? Maybe just and I did put on the front of the folder.
Guys, I'm done. She's left. She was so sweet, and I thought I was recording. I said a whole bunch, and I thought I was recording. I did not record anything. So here it goes. I'm done with it. Here's my paperwork. I'm in a little pain, so I got to get up, and I'm gonna walk it out. I do have a cane. She gave me a cane because when David came, he was like, she's in a lot of pain, and I am. Yesterday was bad. It was really bad. I wanted to cry. This is the cane. This is the cane, and I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna be stubborn. You know, I don't use any devices or whatever, but this is temporary, right? It's temporary, and it's to prevent me so I won't fall. And I ain't trying to fall because my hips and stuff are still good, and I need those. So I'm gonna listen because this is gonna be a journey. This is only the first day. I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna get better because I am. You know, I believe it. You know, just pray for me. But I'm gonna take you all on this journey with me. Sharon be here next week. So this will be part 1, and part 2 will be next week, and I'll let you all know. So you all will be following me for weeks about my physical therapy journey. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Okay, Lifing with Stacy C. And until next time, y'all, take care of yourself, because I may be taking a pain pill, okay? Okay. Hey guys, I am back. I've had my visit with physical therapy, and I told you that it'll be starting again. I'm making this video, and I'm attaching it all together because I just got some news, and it wasn't the news I wanted to hear. It's a little bad news for me. Because I'm a person that is used to doing pretty much everything for myself and pretty much making sure that things are done in advance, right? I'm that person that, you know, I organize and I do things in advance or whatever. But I just got some news that, and I took a moment because I'm a little upset about it. So I've been told that I can't work right now due to the injuries that I sustained in the car accident. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to work right now. I don't know how long. I can't drive. I am, as they call, homebound. Meaning he just explained to me yesterday that they don't want me to drive, you know. They don't want me to drive, so I can go out, you know, other places or whatever. And I got this cane now, right? And I understand to help me with my balance, because my balance is a little off. but I'm gonna still be positive about this. It's just it's so much stuff happening all at once, and it's hard to just like kind of grasp. So yeah, it wasn't the news I wanted to hear, but I understand. Am I happy about it? No. Am I going to do it? Yes. Because my health is number one. It's the main thing. But you know, you just think about how things can just change overnight in a year. It's been a year since the accident. Things change in a year, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to re-injure myself or hurt what's already been done. So I'm gonna figure something out. I don't know what right now, but I am definitely going to figure it out. And maybe this is God telling me I need to be still. It's frustrating because I'm the type of person that's used to doing everything on my own. Like I said, I'm that go-getter. I'm that person that gets up with sick, pain, whatever. I'm gonna get through it. But this pain has been really, really unbearable with what I'm going through. And you've seen the physical therapy video and all of that. So I'm not exaggerating or making this up. This is actually happening. This is my life right now. And I'm not happy with it. But am I going to do what I need to do? I am. So do I like the cane? I don't. I'll use it when I need it. But I'm not going to rely on it. But, you know, I don't want to fall because I don't want to mess up a hip or anything. But it's emotionally stressful. I'm stressed. And I'm not going to lie to you and say that I'm not a little scared because I'm like, I have been so provided for myself forever. And not only myself, but for my kids and other people as well. So my mom then will tell you that I'm not a person that just like to stay in the house, right? I'm not a person that just, you know, I was very active, you know, I was skating, I was doing all of that, you know, so I got some pretty, y'all seen the skates, pretty purple skates that light up and stuff, but it's very humbling, and I'm gonna get through this, but I just had to release, and I wanted to be transparent. I told you all that I was gonna take you on this journey, and I did. I look a mess, y'all, I don't care at this moment, but you're gonna be seeing this wig a lot in the other short wigs or whatever, because I just don't have the strength to do my, like, from my neck to this whole left side from my neck, because my neck has like a curvature in it, they said. So we gotta fix that. It's a lot we gotta fix with this body, right? It's a lot we gotta fix with this body. And I'm gonna be patient, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this, and I just want to be transparent. Just pray for me, encourage me, because it's gonna be it's gonna be some days when I don't feel like doing things or whatever. So just keep me motivated and keep watching, you know, Life with Stacy C, because this is the beginning. I'm gonna look at it this way. This is the beginning. This is not the end. So I'm gonna look at it that way, and I'm gonna get all of these emotions out. And I want you all to subscribe, Life with Stacy C, and hit the notification bell, and I will be back once I get myself together. Okay.